welcome to Wake Up Missoula.
Thanks, Asa.
Sure.
Yeah, what song was that?
That's called God Didn't Make Little Green Apples.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
I can't argue with that, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. And,
It's cold.
Welcome to Wake Up Missoula. I'm Noelle McFoy.
And I'm Scott Ramp again.
And this is your great Wake Up Missoula show.
Yeah,
Wednesday
hyper-local morning show in Missoula,
on this
Montana.
cold morning. Oh my God. So we've got some events for you. We've got Hallmark or Bullmark, new programming. Scott looked into city council, but it was
a dud.
It was very confusing and obscure.
Yeah, it was only like 35 minutes. You can look at it. You can see the whole meeting in its entirety by logging on to www.ci.missoula.mt.us, or you can use the search engine to type in City of Missoula. It's the City of Missoula's website. All great information. But the big event that's happening that we know is that winter has come with a vengeance.
Seriously, it's so cold.
It has been
and
crazy
windy.
cold. I did not go outside at all yesterday.
That must have been great.
It was.
I was forced to go outside.
And then I went to a restaurant, which was hot.
That's good. Yeah, I hear most restaurants are pretty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also in its title.
Oh, Who Hot.
Who Hot.
God,
Anyway, I'm not
funny.
sponsoring the Who Hot.
That was a knee slapper. That's good.
Slapper. Anyways, if we take a look at our outdoor weather cam, we can see how just say like there's no icicle hanging anymore, which is good. So that's a win.
Yeah.
But we can see how how
cold it
is and how cold it's going to be, and there is a winter chill advisory going on until noon today. So if you look at our 7-day forecast, the high is going to be 4 degrees and the low is going to be negative 16.
No.
Actually, it's negative 16 Celsius currently. So it's going to be like -1 is going to be the low tonight. High is going to be 13 degrees. Thursday it's going to get a little warmer, 16 degrees Fahrenheit with lows of 10, and chances of snow are going to increase. So, it's going to snow on Thursday.
Yeah.
Pretty much going to snow.
It's currently 4 degrees. Like, bundle up, you guys.
But today's sunny with the temperature rising to near 13 degrees by 11 a.m. Then falling around 4 during the remainder of the day. Wind chills vary as low as -13.
Wow.
East winds 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 24 miles per hour.
Welcome to winter.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I hope that you all are buying some new winter gear, because it sounds like we're all going to need it. Hopefully by next week, though, it starts to warm up. But here's a really great photo that Scott took this morning.
I went outside, took a picture of the nice little sunrise that was coming up. I'm sure the sun's already out and about right now, but you can see
I think it's out and about.
It's all out and about. Yeah. That was like 20 minutes ago, so I ran out there, took a picture, and I posted it on our Facebook page. You can totes like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. And be sure to like us on our channel at Missoula Community Access Television. Not to mention, don't forget about our wonderful, wonderful Wix page, which is wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. And you can find us anywhere you want on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It's such a great resource to put it all together.
We've got it all. Yep.
Yeah.
But I know that we also have some new programming.
We do have new programming, but I will show you, but I do want to tease that we had a First Friday showing last Friday, and I stole this from someone else who's making a little short thing, so I kind of like stole their footage and kind of made it into my own.
Okay, but it's not your own.
It's not my footage.
Don't plagiarize.
But I'm going to totally plagiarize right now.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not his.
Yeah, but in terms of new program, we have the Office of International Programs at the University of Montana, which is going to be appearing tonight at 6:30, followed by the Montana World Affairs, being presented by John Dow. It looks like John Doe, but it's more. I think it's Dow, but still. This is the kind of new program that you can expect to have on tonight on MCAT Channel 189. Be sure to watch it prime time.
I actually chose one of the universities that University of Montana has an exchange relationship with, which is Gante University. I know it looks like Can Tho, but it's really Gan Tho University in southern Vietnam, because I was thinking that maybe the university exchange would help fund my program, as it was actually the dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Comer, helped fund and support my salary while I was gone, because the salary was a little bit lower. And you can get a sense, I was a Peace Corps volunteer, so I like kind of rural settings, and so every now and then I could sneak out to the rural areas, and this is actually a footbridge across a canal in southern Vietnam.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. This man you usually call brother, and of course you could see that we're not born by the same mother. But it's my brother because of the thing that he have been doing. Who is your brother and who is your sister? It's the one that is always there when you call. When you call for help, it's always there when you are in trouble. It's always there when you are happy.
Nice.
And that's what you can expect on tonight.
Pretty inspirational. I like that. Those are good quotes.
A lot of great stuff going on tonight on our programming, but I'm going to end what I'm saying. I'm going to end my segment, and then we're going to go on to
It's
Noelle's
so cold
events.
out there that Scott's brain just isn't
I
working.
am not working.
My
but
brain's
yes.
not working either.
But
It's just the cold.
this is the, we had a tiny art museum come and visit in our museum. So it was a tiny museum in a museumception. And here's a little taste of what it was, and it's kind of like stop animation with some cool music. So check it out, and when we come back, Noelle will talk about some kooky events. And that would happen on our first Friday here at MCAT. We do First Fridays. If you're an artist who wants to do First Friday, you just call us at 542-6228. You can also email us at mcat@mcat.org. You can find so much information. You can just come down here and say, hey, I'm an artist, I want to do all this stuff. You can our location is 500 North Higgins in the giant building. If you go a little past up on Spruce towards the mountains, the L and the M, you can see the green awning, and that's, you go down into where MCAT's at.
Down into the
Suite 105. That's the suite number we're in. But I'm done with my stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And,
All right.
And we'll expect to see some Hallmark or Bullmark later in the show.
Yeah.
So Noelle, please take it away.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I will. All right, hello everyone. So we've got some events going on. So first, I've got Wednesday events. So St. Paul's Lutheran Church is having a legal documents clinic for older adults. So this is going on all day. It's from 9 a.m. to 5. If you're 6 years older, you can learn what legal documents you need and get assistance preparing them from legal professionals. Appointments are scheduled throughout the day. And so for more information and to register, call Missoula Aging Services at 728-7682. Mismo Gymnastics is having family fun time as at 9:30 a.m. It's an open gym for ages walking to 12 years of age. It's got obstacle courses, trampolines, and a foam pit, and, and bars and all that crazy stuff that gymnastic places have. So for members, it's $5, and non-members, it's $8. Spectrum Discovery Area, which is the science place for little ones, is having at 11 they're having their slime discovery bench, and then they're going to explore senses during their brain lab. So it's only $3.50 for anyone 4 and over, and then if you're 3, you get them for free. 3 and under, get them for free. And then a High Voltage, which is a rock band, is going to be playing a lunch hour concert at the university at noon in the UC.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they were here recently. Did you see them?
No.
Oh, I didn't hear good reviews. Yeah, I know.
Well, they playing at the UC, which is just like, oh, we're playing like at a mall.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be funny because everyone's gonna be like walking around like, what's going on?
It's like really loud.
Yeah.
Like Holly Vulture sounds like one of those really loud bands.
It's supposed to be like a rock band. Yeah. Everyone's gonna be trying to eat and doing things like that.
So you just put them in like right next to the market, like on the bottom floor.
Yeah. I'll try
You'd be
to
able to
avoid
hear
that
them,
area.
no doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure. The University of Montana is having a Peace Corps info session at the Lomenson Center. So it's in the Career Services Resource Library, room 154. And so it's just an information session to hear about volunteer experiences, have your questions answered, and learn how to fill out applications and what applications they're looking for. So that's at noon, and that's free. Missoula Public Library is having middle school writers. This is from 3:30 to 5. It's for writers in grades 6 through 9 to give and get feedback, play with words, and eat some chocolate. So that sounds fun. I know, I almost want to go and hang out. Would that be weird? I just want to hang out.
Oh,
Kettle House Community Unite is having their pint night, which is where they donate 50 cents from each beer sold to a nonprofit from a nonprofit around town. So it's Garden City Harvest is the one that they're having. So it's from 5 to 8 tonight. Meadow Sweet Herbs, which is located at 183rd Street West, is having an anti-aging skincare class. So this is from 5 to 6:30, and it's put on by Vanessa Barger from Empyrean Skincare. She's going to be teaching about mature skincare and the anti-aging techniques and treatments. Yeah. So you can come with questions and find out what you can do to keep yourself looking young forever.
yeah. Besides Botox,
Yeah. That's always fun.
that's awesome.
Yeah, super awesome.
I'm like 50.
But you should just eat right. Pretty sure that if you just eat really healthy and take good care of your skin, you'll probably look young for a while. But I'm sure genetics have something to do with it
A
too.
lot to do with it too. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm young.
I'm young.
Oh man,
You're ridiculous.
too fun.
Yeah.
I know.
It must be the cold.
yeah. It's this cold weather.
It's
making
like you
us
get
loopy.
frostbite in your brain. It's mostly water.
Okay, so North Star Gym, which is located at 113 South 3rd Street West, is having a conditioning and kickboxing class. I didn't see a price, and so it's either free or probably pretty cheap. And so you just go down for a good workout and learn the technique of kickboxing. So that's pretty cool. That starts at 5:30 tonight. Montech is having a managing staff turnover and retention discussion starting at 5:30 today. It's put on by Colleen Rudio, which is Chief Strategist and Business Consultant at Cascadia Business Development. She's going to use common hiring, firing, and retention scenarios to explore best practices, performance management strategies, hiring techniques, and mitigation strategies. So that's kind of cool. You can find out how to keep your employees or fire them nicely. So the meeting starts with networking. Drinks and snacks will be provided, and they'll have an informal Q&A, which you should definitely ask questions.
Informal.
Informal. How informal can it be?
Really informal.
Nice.
So it's like no black tie. It's like if you wear a black tie, you have to. It's like, sorry, no formal questions here.
Yeah.
But informal is more like, I guess.
Like a bow tie.
Yeah, maybe. No.
Or no tie.
But in all respects, it has to do with like asking any question you want, not
Not pre, yeah.
like pre-recorded questions.
Yeah.
How some people are like, oh, you have like if you want to ask our guests questions, you have to ask them the questions that are written on the sheet of paper.
Yeah, that's so silly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
politicians for you.
Yeah, of course.
You have to ask them this question. It's like, what about this question? No.
No. Okay, well, back to events.
Back to informal.
Back to informal events. So there is a Toastmasters demonstration meeting at 6 o'clock at the Missoula Public Library. And I've talked about the Toastmasters before, which is just like organization that gets together and they just like help each other with public speaking. So they give feedback and advice and guidance, and yeah, it's just help improve your public speaking abilities. And so,
So if you don't talk no good, you can totally do it.
Yeah. So they're going to have a demonstration meeting at the library, and it's at 6 p.m. So go to www.toastmasters.org to find out more about them.
Because everybody's greatest fear is public speaking.
It really is.
It really is.
There is a GPS navigation basics class at REI starting at 6 p.m. this evening. You can learn you'll learn the basics of handheld GPS navigation. You'll learn how to pinpoint your location, mark waypoints, and navigate to distant points. If you have your own GPS unit, they ask that you bring it. Registration is required, but if you go to rei.com, rei.com/Missoula, you can register for the class. And it's at 6 o'clock tonight. You've got all day. I bet you'll be fine.
Yeah, right after work, go there.
Yeah. So Big Side Brewing Tasting Room is having Missoula Nordic Ski Club annual meeting. So it's at 6 p.m. It's their annual meeting, so they're going to have a potluck, raffle, cross-country ski swap, and volunteer opportunities. So if you're part of the Nordic Ski Club, your meeting is tonight. I don't know if you knew that.
I know. Now I know. Now you know.
The more you know. That was supposed to be a rainbow.
Okay.
Reading
with
rainbow.
a star.
Yeah. Okay, great. The Rocky Mountain Map Gallery is having a discussion on 5 places to get wild in the Great Burn. So it's just like a discussion about like hiking, backpacking, horsepacking, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and more in the Great Burn, which is the area that is 250,000 acre expanse of wild country along the Montana-Idaho border west of Missoula.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of forest there.
Yeah, and so in 1910, there was a great fire that burned everything down, and so they call it the Great Burn. And so they're just going to give a lecture about like all the outdoor activities, recreation things that you can do there.
But it happened over 100 years ago, so all the trees are back. And
yeah, it's looking nice.
Yep.
But still pretty cool. So that's at 7 p.m. at the Rocky Mountain Map Gallery, 1710 Brook Street. St. Anthony Catholic Church is having a Vienna Boys Choir concert. It's at 7:30 p.m. It's sponsored by John Ellis Endowment for Literature.
What? Literacal?
Yeah, it must be. Okay. Oh, yeah. Tickets for adults are $30, $15 for children, and you can get them at grizztix.com or all GrizzTix outlets. So, like, various places around town. Yeah. So that's what's going on for Wednesday. Up next, I got Thursday events. Heritage Hall in Fort Missoula is having a used book sale. It's at 10 a.m. So it goes on from November 13th to November 16th at Heritage Hall in Fort Missoula. So for Thursday, November 13th, it's going on from 12 to 5. And then Friday and Saturday is 10 to 5. And then Sunday is 11 to 2. And so there are thousands of good quality used books. On Sunday, you can do $10 a bag. Just fill your bag up with as much as you want. It's only $10. That's
Nice.
cool, yeah. So the proceeds support the historical museum exhibits and educational programs. That's awesome. There is a Peace Corps application workshop, Tips for Success. This is starting at noon at the University of Montana tomorrow. It's you can attend this workshop to learn how to recruit or assess as applicants and have your questions answered. And if you have an application, you get them strengthened and looked at and get good feedback. And yeah.
So you basically learn to be a recruiter for Peace Corps.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I think, no, you just like learn how to get your application improved.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can get it accepted easier. Because, they don't accept everyone. But, going through this, you'll probably improve your chances to gain valuable tips. Yeah. At the University of Montana, they are having a lecture or a discussion where it's called Options When Medicare Advantage Plans Are Canceled. So this is from 5 to 7 tomorrow. And if it's for if Medicare Advantage plans won't be offered, or you have to find a new plan or switch to original Medicare, the session covers information that you'll need when choosing a new plan. But space is limited, so you have to register. Call Missoula Aging Services, 728-7682. Materials are provided and donations are accepted. This event is pretty sweet. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd totally do it. It's called Tea and Wine Aroma and Flavor Pairing. It starts at 5:30. It's at Lake Missoula Tea Company, which is at 136 East Broadway. And so it's a beverage collaboration with Lake Missoula Tea Company and Corkscrew Wine Shop. And they're examining the conservation of terroir, which is a set of special characteristics that the geography, geology, and climate of a certain place interacting with plant genetics expressed in agricultural products such as wine, coffee, chocolate, hops, tomatoes, heritage wheat, and tea. So it's based on the climate and how that and that soil and everything, like I said, geography, geology, and climate of a certain place can make something taste different. And so they're gonna pair it with different teas and wines, which I think is really cool. And so they're gonna explore 3 different teas and wines, $15 per person. There's a $20 limit. So call 529-9477 to register, or just go in there. That's 136 East Broadway. But that sounds really cool. So if you love your tea and wine like I do, yeah.
I never thought of mixing them before.
I know, I haven't either. Isn't that great? Yeah. I was like, I wish I didn't have to worry.
Yeah, they mix alcohol with tea, so twisted tea. So maybe wine with tea.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
All right. I'll just keep on thinking about it.
You should go. Okay, so Meadow Sweet Herbs is at 180 3rd Street West is having their essential oils for the holidays rollerball remedies. So it's at 6 p.m. and it's you can do different recipes and ideas for holiday gift giving and staying healthy using essential oils. And they're little rollerball containers, which are like the tubes, and you have the balls on top, and you just roll it.
You know what a good holiday gift is for you? What you think is good, what you want, but you give it to somebody else. That's a great holiday gift. What you think is cool.
Yeah, usually people do
That's usually how it is a lot of people think alike. It's just I think that's cool. And instead of buying it for yourself, you should buy it for someone, and then you can buy it for yourself later.
Yeah.
When they give it to you as a free gift.
That sounds great. Good plan.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I gave you an Xbox One. I was like, I have arthritis. Doesn't make any sense.
No,
so
that's
bad.
okay. That's fine. All right, back to events. They're at Top Hat Lounge tomorrow night is having a dinner show. Porter Creek will be playing. It's at 6 p.m. and it's free. And the Good Food Store is having a cooking class. It's Flavors of the World, Korea. $35 at 6:30. They're going to be doing dishes with kimchi, which is a fermented cabbage similar to spicy sauerkraut. It's a national dish of Korea. And actually, Koreans eat about 40 pounds of kimchi every year.
Ew.
Yeah. That's a lot.
It's like milk in the United States.
Yeah. So Theo Smith, the owner and chef of Masala, is going to introduce everyone to this sweet, spicy dish.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to get things out today. But yeah. And so it's a kimchi cooking class. So what they're going to make are glass noodles with shaved vegetables and sesame, soft tofu stew, roast pork shoulder wrapped in lettuce leaves with spicy chili sauce and pickled vegetables.
Well, I just got to say that, wow. I've tried kimchi. It's just I can't get into that stuff.
Really?
I've never liked pickles. I'm not into the whole pickled vegetables and all that stuff because it's it's vinegar. I don't like the vinegar taste.
Yeah, that makes sense. Totally. University of Montana at 7 p.m. tomorrow is showing in the Urey Lecture Hall. They're showing a movie that's called, the film is called Documented. and it is put on by the Montana Immigrant Justice Alliance, and it is in collaboration with the University of Montana School of Social Work and the Social Justice Action Network. Documented chronicles Jose Antonio Vargas's journey to America from the Philippines as a child, and his journey through America as an immigration reform activist, as well as his journey inward as he reconnects with his mother, who he hasn't seen in person in over 20 years. That's crazy.
That's a lot of the cases.
Yeah. So it's free. It's at the Urey Lecture Hall tomorrow night at 7. If that sounds something interesting to you, you should check it out. And then the University of Montana at 7:30 p.m. is having their General Land Office Bitterroot Landscape presentation. So this is put on by a gal named Karen Shelley, and she's going to be presenting her research on the General Land Office surveyor's view of the Bitterroot Valley landscape between the years of 1870 and 1924. So they're pretty much going to find out like what the vegetation was like and what the landscape was like and everything like over 100 years ago. So that's cool. Yeah. So this is going to be in room L09 in the Gallagher Business Building on the UM campus. But that starts at 7:30. So that's what's going on for events for today and tomorrow. If you have any questions or want to find out anything else that's going on, you can go to MissoulaEvents.net and you'll see everything else that I'm talking about, and you'll see all the events for the weekend and all the upcoming ones. Yeah. But now
it's time for Hallmark or Bullmark. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Okay.
I'm going to tell the rules. So I read a synopsis from a movie, and you have to decide whether it's a Hallmark original movie based on the Hallmark Channel, or it is complete bullmark, something I completely made up off the top of my head, or just kind of thought about it, and after reading so many synopsis, and my mom watches like all the Hallmark channels. So by doing this segment, hi Mom. So here we start off with our very first movie. Michelle is a gregarious business mogul who's always been lucky with finding love. It's keeping love is the problem. Michelle has no idea what she does to get the wrong men in her life until a mysterious man runs into her. Mike is a self-made man who donates half his paycheck to charities every chance he gets. She's never been with a man who's been more successful and generous than she is. How dare he? As competitions run high between the two moguls, things only get worse when they are forced to kiss under mistletoe. As sparks fly for Michelle, there leaves only one question. Does Mike feel the same way? Can Mike and Michelle set aside their differences for the sake of love? And this is called A Mistletoe for Christmas. Is this Hallmark or Bullmark? I'll start with you, Noelle. What do you think?
I think it's Bullmark.
What about you, Asaph?
I'm gonna agree.
Well, you guys, it is Bullmark. It's complete crap.
Yeah.
I'm about to redeem myself. Got one right.
Yep. You said Bullmark for all of them. You're gonna get one right. All right. Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right. Ready, Asaph?
I'm ready.
All right, hit it. Christine's life is coming undone. She's been fired from her job, evicted from her place, and her ex-husband has taken her to court for custody of their children.
Ooh.
Oh, burn. To make matters worse, she's misplaced a star-shaped locket handed down from her father, who disappeared from her life when she was a young girl.
Oh, God, of course.
But things seem to be looking a little better for Christine when she lands a new job working for a nice bakery owner, and a holiday romance begins to blossom with Jason, the handsome grandson of the sweet couple who owns the popular local store.
Nice.
As she uncovers the long-standing family secret. Okay, so there's a family secret now? Okay. Christine's luck might be starting to turn, bringing her good fortune and true love just in time for Christmas. And it's called The Christmas Secret. Okay, so what I'm wondering is this so the secret locket from her father she's never met, and then the secret of this family. So could it be that if you think about it, that the grandson Jason is related to her? Bum bum bum.
Oh.
I don't know.
God,
So what do you guys think? Is this
so
Hallmark
scandalous.
or Bullmark?
This is a Hallmark.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm going
Lisa?
to agree with that.
All right, you got me.
I know.
Mm,
You know what gave it to me?
what?
You were down. What did you say? You were just like, oh, what? Now there's this family secret. Shouldn't have said that.
Well, I'd say that about everything.
Yeah, but if you wrote it, you wouldn't have said that.
No, yeah, I would have.
don't think so.
Yeah, I always make commentary even on my own stuff. I don't know what you're talking
We'll
about.
see. We'll see.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna So you're not even listening to the story. You're just
No,
listening to me.
no. Stop.
All right, so that's it for Wake Up Missoula. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, so you can find out more information about Wake Up Missoula by logging on to wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula, MCAT.org, Facebook, Twitter, all the great stuff. We're posted on YouTube, all
And
sorts of wonderful
Google.
stuff. Just
You can look at
it's
Google
Wake Up
images of
Missoula.
us.
Straight up Wake Up Missoula. So for Wake Up Missoula, I'm Scott Ramp.
I'm Noelle McAvoy.
And here's Asaph.